Good day, everyone, and welcome to Peak's Stay Connected Virtual Advisor Meeting. This is Regina Rudnick, and I appreciate you sharing your time with us. Today, I'll be hosting the call with one of our marketing specialists, Brian Adams, and we are excited to take a deeper dive into our new series of full marketing campaigns, and we'll walk you through the step-by-step process for leveraging these tools to get you ramped up for a strong start to 2021. Quickly, I'd like to first recap our last Stay Connected call titled Building Your 2021 Marketing Plan, where we introduced a customizable template that you can use to build your own plan for 2021. I mentioned this for a couple of reasons. First, to encourage you to map out a thoughtful plan and to remind you that I am ready and willing to help you in that process. Just reach out and we'll schedule some time together. And second, to demonstrate how the tools we will share today fit in so nicely to support your online prospecting efforts. Now, we recognize that there are challenges when trying to build a meaningful digital presence. I mean, liking an article once or twice a month just isn't going to cut it. Posting original content, sharing relevant articles, hosting virtual events, even organic videos that show you personally, it all helps create that consistency and develops the credibility that you're a reliable resource. To do so effectively requires a commitment. And honestly, content is often an advisor's greatest hurdle. That's where we come in. We've already begun building out a library of campaigns that include a customizable video, a flyer that can be used as a handout, an email, a postcard, a social media post, an event image for social if you want to tie it into either a virtual event or an in-person event, a PowerPoint presentation, and now a takeaway for clients as well. So let's hop on over to the Peak Rep portal and check some of this out here. So I am on the Peak Rep portal, and I'm going to dive right into the marketing hotspot to show you, and actually I am showing you a sneak peek of our latest campaign that hasn't even been announced yet, and that is your financial journey. And what Brian's going to do here in just a moment is walk you through everything, but I wanted to just show you where you can find it, and you can see all the different items here. You've got contacts over here on the right-hand side for folks that you can reach out to if you have any questions. But here's the latest one on your financial journey. It's really a great build out for conversations of each of the decades of your client's financial life and the different challenges that they may be up against and the considerations that they should be putting into place for planning for the next phase. 2 more will be introduced next week, and that both of those are year-end related, one for individuals and one for small businesses. So that's something that we're working on here right now, and they should be released next week. And then the next round is going to be focused on financial resolutions for clients to start planning for the new year. We're really committed to continuing to build out this library, and part of that is going to be getting great ideas from you guys as well. So we're ready to switch gears and have Brian take this latest campaign and look at each piece individually, what it is, why you should use it, and how. So Brian, please go ahead.
Okay, great. Hello, everybody. My name is Brian, and I'm a marketing specialist here at the Peak Home Office. I would love to go over our campaigns with you and how to use each of the pieces of collateral within. Let's dive in and look. First, we'll take a look at the marketing section of the Peak Rep portal. Okay, we're going to go into the marketing section. And then we'll navigate to the campaign section. And for this Stay Connected call, like Regina was just talking about, we'll take a look at our newest campaign we have called Your Financial Journey. Let's look first and download this campaign's flyer and postcard design. both front and back. So here we are at the front of the flyer postcard. And with our flyer postcards, you can send printed materials directly to your client or potential client. We are now living in an age of high-tech advertising, and most people have forgotten all about the humble flyer. However, it is still a priceless piece of promotional tool. There's a reason why we have been using the same advertising technique for centuries. Clients like to have something that they can put their hands on. Also, today, flyers are extremely cost-effective. Rather than more expensive ways of getting in front of a new audience, like cell phone direct ID targeting, or even buying a new email list, flyers have an incredibly high return on investment. It's easy to get flyers into potential clients' hands. You can directly hand them out when you meet a potential client in person, or you can use a service like Every Door Direct Mail through the USPS. With the Postal Service, you can actually target specific neighborhoods or even certain audience that you would like. And each of our campaign flyer postcards are designed compliance approved so that you can print and start passing them out. So we'll look at this one. We'll go ahead and save this. And then we'll go back over here and grab our back one as well. And we'll save that one. And you can see here on our back of our postcard, it's actually a fillable document. So you can just click here and write your client's name and address, and then print it up, throw a stamp on it, and send it right out.
Or I'm sure you could send it to a service that could take a spreadsheet and probably mail merge it together as well.
Definitely. Next, let's look at our email flyers. Another inexpensive way of advertising is email marketing. Emails allow you to reach a wide and willing audience while also keeping costs relatively low. By building a regular email marketing campaign, you can start to build out your email subscriber list. And email subscribers are more likely to be qualified leads, meaning this traffic is relevant. And it increases your chances of a conversion. Email integrates well with other marketing tactics as well. For example, email marketing integrates well with social media marketing. You can double your efforts by starting an email marketing campaign to run simultaneously with your social media marketing campaign. Additionally, you can use email marketing to grow your social media audience by including social share buttons or call to actions within your email content. Posting is really the easy part. The issue is finding or creating new content. We take that part off your plate by providing the content for you around topics that can help you grow your business. Also, if you have any ideas for our next campaign, or if while looking around you see something that you think we could repurpose, please let us know, and we can continue to make great content that is most relevant for your business. The email flyer comes in two separate ways. You can use the PDF version to attach to your website or on an email. And you can also use the JPEG version as a touch point for your clients and add it into the email body or even on a social media post. And it will help you to stay in front of your clients as well. Let's download the campaign's email flyer and look at different ways on how you can use it. So we'll download that. And we'll go over here to this pre-made email template I already have for you guys on Outlook. So for this one, I'm just emailing to Regina. You can email it to your clients. You can also go over and CC or VCC anybody else that you wanted to add to it. You get some kind of like catchy subject line. For this one, I'm just using the name of the campaign, which is Your Financial Journey. And then what you'll want to do is go to Insert. And instead of Files, you want to go to Pictures. And let's grab the JPEG version also. And then we'll just insert it into the email. Additionally, like I said, it also comes with a PDF version that you can insert as an attached file. So you can look at your email and then open that and add it as an attached file as well.
Do you find that more people would do it as the JPEG because visually the client's gonna, or the prospective client, or the client, if you're just sending it to your current clients, is gonna see it right away?
Yeah, because it's inside
more
the actual
of a newsletter
email.
looking, right?
Yeah, and right now, I mean, it looks really big in Outlook just in your editing view, but when you send it over, it comes as a normal sized email. It's sized already like that. So that's how you would do it on Outlook. But you can also, if you have Google, you can go onto Google and the same thing. You'll just put the person you're emailing it to, your subject, and then you can, like we talked about, you can attach the file to the PDF. But even better is insert the photo right into your email. So just make sure we go to the email body, insert. We'll go over to upload, and now you'll need to go back to your picture here, find your JPEG, and you just drag and drop it in. And there you go. You can also add a little bit of text below or above the email if you want to put like a better call to action. Like right here we have a call to action, but if you want to put your signature or your email or phone numbers so that people can contact you directly once they see this email. All right. Let's keep on going forward with our social media post. With our social media posts, you can use this in many ways, but mainly as either an organic post or as a paid ad. Let's first talk about using the post organically. And by that, I mean posting it on your social media page for free. You can post this image on your social networks to engage or encourage your audience to interact and share your post. This will help others outside your network to see your post as well. One of the best reasons for you to start marketing through social media, well, this is where your clients are. According to Statista, 70% of the U.S. population has at least one social media profile. And by 2021, that number of worldwide social media users is expected to reach about 3.1 billion people. On social media, you can make authentic connections with your leads and clients, rather than just delivering direct marketing messages. And this is something that consumers are generally a lot more responsive to, guys. Also, it is important to follow up on your post by engaging with your audience. When they comment or even like your post, make sure that they feel that there's a real person behind the brand. Ensuring that they don't feel like they're talking to a robot will give them the better perception that your company is legit and make them feel more like a valued client. Plus, it adds a touch of personalization by posting in between these campaign posts. We provide about 2 new campaigns a month for you, and if you will also post a couple posts on your own or share a news article that you or your client would like, that will help you to stay consistent with your clients and grow that social network. Then you can also use our social media posts as paid ads. With sophisticated targeting capabilities, social media platforms like Facebook help you to target ideal buyers in any demographics you choose. I will show you how to post on Facebook and how to boost that post, and I will also show you how to post on LinkedIn as well. However, if any of you would like to go into more detail on creating an ad campaign for your social media post, I can go everything on a one-by-one basis with anyone who needs help. Just let me know and we can set up a time after this to go over things a little bit more. But for this training, let's look at posting and boosting a post. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and download this. And we'll go over to our social media page. For some people, you want to make sure that you're on your business page and not your personal page first. Once you get over to your business page, we're going to go to photo and video. So we'll go to the social media post, drop it in there. You want to write something along with it. I have something already pre-prepared here. I just put, allow me to help you navigate your path through all the financial life stages. This is not the greatest thing that you can put. Maybe you want to put something with a little bit more of a call to action, or something that's more drawing or engaging, something that really catches their eye right away. But most importantly is you want to also add your link to your website so that they can contact you. What I find to work best is just use your contact page so they can see your number right away and how to get a hold of you. So we'll copy this. Let's go back over to our post. We'll add it in there. And additionally, you want to add a couple hashtags. Now, when I say a couple, I mean no more than 3. When you get over 3, you get into a part where you kind of get penalized for using too many hashtags. So let's start with financial advisors. It's good. We'll go with wealth management. That looks like it's doing really good. You can see here how many posts are being used with that hashtag. So this one's got 101,000 posts with it. So that would be a really good one to use. Let's also use advisory services. You got 5,000 posts. You can go ahead and post as is, or you can boost your post right here by just clicking this, and then right after you post it, it'll take you through the steps on boosting your post. But I like to boost it afterwards just to see how it does organically without putting any money on it first. So before we post, we'll go into more here. You have a couple of things that you can do. One of the most important ones is checking in. For us, we're located in Jupiter, so we're going to check in Jupiter, and that helps people in our local area to see our posts. We'll go ahead and post this. Give Facebook a second here to catch up with everything. All right. And there it is. Now, we can take this post and boost it now. So you see the button right here that says Boost Post. We'll click on that. And we'll make sure that we're on the right ad account here. We are. First, we want to look at our button. So for this, let's go with Learn More. And then again, we'll use our contact page as our website URL, so they can connect with us right away. And it also puts your phone number right here on the ad as well, which is really helpful. What I've been doing for some of our local boosted posts like this is just people in our local area. It really helps to gather those people in your area. You can kind of go in and change the age demographics if you want, or change the size. But as you change the size, you'll see that it'll either go up or down, depending on where you're at. Typically, Facebook usually says that you should run an ad for no less than 4 days so that it can really gain the most traction that it possibly could. For this ad, we're just putting $5 on it. And we'll look here, make sure we got the right pixel code set up. So we want it set to our peakbrokerageservices.com. And this is just the pixel code from your Facebook that you have inserted on the back end of your website so that you can help track everybody who comes from Facebook to your website. You'll have your credit card set up, look back over everything, make sure everything's good to go. And then we just boost the post.
So Brian, I'm going to hop in for just 1 second here. And, again, I'm going to tie back to the last Stay Connected call where we had looked at that template and said, all right, if you want to build out a marketing plan and know what your budget might be for the year, if you were to take even one campaign a month and say you were going to focus on that, and start adding these up, you could line by line say, all right, I'm going to boost this campaign's post, and am I understanding you correctly that if you're doing it for 4 days or 7 days or however long you're going to do that, $5 a day, we're talking 20 to, you know, $40 is a budget for that?
Definitely. And you can look at it long term for the whole year and get an idea of what your total budget will be.
Exactly. So if we take each piece of this puzzle, we could get a better feel for. So my point, guys, is that it's not necessarily hundreds of dollars that we're talking about a month to do something like this. It could be as little as 20 to 40 bucks.
Right.
To really drive this campaign and the consistency that you're going to build over time.
Definitely.
Thank you.
And you can grow on boosted posts too. If you boost it for 4 days and you start with $5 and you see it worked well, you can go back and boost that post again later for even more money or for a longer period of time because it worked well. You can look at it as kind of like a trial and error that way. So we got that. It's already in review. We'll get a message from Facebook that'll let us know if it's pending further or if it needs more information or once it gets approved. So we can also do the same thing in LinkedIn as well. Now for LinkedIn, we will do the same thing. For us, we have a business page on LinkedIn, so we'll go to our company page here. And we're going to start a post with a photo. We'll select our social media post. And then the same thing, we'll just add our information here. We got our line. And then we'll want to add our contact page. And then the same thing with LinkedIn, you don't want to add more than 3 hashtags. So we'll go with, there's this, we'll do there, and last we'll do both. That's it. You can go ahead and post on LinkedIn as well. And then you can go in and check it out.
And in both cases, you can see the activity.
Yes. All right. So you can use our social media posts, like I was saying, as a paid or organic post on all of your social media networks. However, with my past experience and for what we've been doing here at Peak, we've found that video has tended to do a little bit better and attracted more potential leads. So we'll go to the video part. And I'll apologize, we don't have audio right now, guys. We have to mute it just to make sure we don't have the audio bouncing back and forth. But you can be sure when you download it, you'll have the full audio in here. Our video that comes in every one of our campaigns is already compliance approved. Plus, we have a license for any music or imagery used in every video. So you can feel confident using our videos anywhere, from your own website. You could use it on your YouTube page. You can use it inside of an email, or even as a social media paid ad. We have found sometimes that there can be pushback from social media networks on paid ads. And this can be because the first check on your ads is done by an AI. So just keep that in mind. If you get a denial, you can always dispute it and get a real live person to check your ad. Also, check your wording that you wrote along with your ad or any hashtags you may have used that could possibly draw some red flags for any reason. One person could get approved and another not. This is just how it goes when you're dealing with artificial intelligence. But we do take the time to test every one of our videos by posting it and boosting it to check for any issues. We can look at some of our recent ones here. So this is one we just did, for Social Security myths debunked. Now here's a good example. you'll see is the hashtags I used: hashtag Social Security benefit, hashtag financial advisors, hashtag financial news. So where you could get into a little bit of an issue here is, say, like if I used hashtag Social Security myth, or if I just put hashtag Social Security and then hashtag myth, maybe the artificial intelligence might look at it and think that I'm trying to disqualify Social Security or something like that, and they might deny it right away. So I would just push back on them and dispute it, and then actually get a real person to look at it, and they'll see, oh, okay, so he's just giving me 7 Social Security myths that have been debunked. So I'm not defrauding Social Security in any way. And then we could get it approved.
So we had that happen recently with an ad that we were posting from a business development front, right? And it happened to be during political times, and it got pushed back. What was that turnaround process, or how long did that process take to get it reviewed and pushed back? Like a day?
Yeah, it's like a day or two, I think. It depends on how busy they are. The people that are reviewing Facebook ads is actually the smallest team within Facebook. So there's very few people that run that part of it, and that's why they use the AI to try and help them as much as possible. So you can see that this one that we did, we boosted it for $5 for 4 days. It got us 8 link clicks. It reached 154 people. We averaged about 63 cents per link click, and we got 2 people that actually visited our landing page. You can also see your audience and how it's performed and who it performed best with. So for us, it looks like it did pretty well with men in the ages of 25 to 34. And then other than that, it looks like it did a little bit better for women. One of our other ads we have here, this one was 11 tips you need to know to realize your retirement. This one did okay too. Again, we got 145 people reached. We had 8 link clicks and 1 landing page view. Then you can go into the demographics here and actually see we did really well with men in this particular ad. So by looking at this, maybe what I would do is go on and now post my own post just talking about maybe great tips for men who are looking into retirement, or maybe just post something about your own specific tips and you think that people should look out for about retirement, and then just target men in that area. Because you already know that it's doing well with men, so if you spread it out a little bit more and focus just on men, you're going to do really well on this kind of an ad. So we're also going to take some time and look at posting a video on social media, just the same way as we just posted the social media post that we were looking at, and then we can boost the video as an ad as well. You can also post a video as a paid ad on Facebook or LinkedIn. And again, if anyone would like a little more information on that, I can offer a one-on-one tutorial on how to use these videos as paid ads as well. So each of our videos in the marketing section are also our customizable videos. All you need to do to get started in the marketing section of the Peak Rep portal is navigate to the customizable video library and subscription program and sign up for our video library subscription. You will begin receiving our campaign videos customized just for you. So we can go here to the marketing section. And we're just going to scroll down to right here where it says Customizable Video Library and Subscription Program. Click here. And it's going to take us to a place where you can actually subscribe directly for our customizable video program. You'll hit the subscribe button. It'll take you to our jot form. You'll want to add your name, your email. Right here where it says video customization, you want to add how you want your video customized. So maybe your business name and a way for people to contact you. A phone number works great, a website works great, or an email. And then if you would like, you can provide your logo, or if you want, you can just use you can prefer to use the Peak logo, that's fine too. If you are providing your logo, you'll just click here and browse for files, you'll find your logo and add it in. And then next, we want to just know how you would like the videos delivered to you. So if they're too big to deliver to you the regular way, which would just be shared to you, we ask that you just pick a second method. So if you have OneDrive, we can do that. If you have Gmail with Google Drive, we can do that. Or if you have Dropbox, all you have to do is just share your folder so I can send it over to you. And then last, if you do select Google Drive, just please provide a link to your Google Drive. And then you just submit it. So we just now finished and we'll be releasing our 8th custom video this week. So you should really take some time to sign up and start receiving your 8 custom videos. And you'll begin receiving all the new ones first as they come out. Now let's look at how to download the customizable video for this campaign and how to post and boost on Facebook. Plus, we'll take a look at how to upload it to YouTube to get that link so that you can send it in an email or on a social media post and even as a text message. So I'm just going to navigate back. We can use our trail here, our cookie.
Breadcrumb trail.
So we'll go back to the marketing section and back to campaigns, your financial journey. And right here's the video. And we'll click on these 3 dots and download. Once you have it downloaded, we'll just show it in folder. Right there it is. And we'll go back into Facebook here. And again, we're going to go back to our company page. And we'll post this as a video, so we'll post a video. You'll select your video. And this is a little bit different. It gives you a spot to add a title. So we can just put your financial journey. We have our description here. Again, we're going to use our link to our contact page and a couple of hashtags. We'll go ahead and check in. And tags, they can help people that are searching for your video. Sometimes it works a lot easier for whatever you're posting. For this one, we can see if we can find maybe business finance. We got management tips, maybe. Personal finance could be something. And then you'll also see over here on the right side where it says thumbnail. You can click on that, and then you can actually go through here, and you got 10 automated generated images that you can use for your video cover image. This is the image that people are going to see when they're scrolling down through your Facebook feed. And before the video plays, you're going to see the cover image just for a split second. But sometimes that's enough to really catch somebody's attention. So your best bet, go down to custom image. We'll add image. And we'll use our social media post. There you go. We'll go back up to our video details. Everything looks good here. And we'll go to publishing options. Now we have a few different options here. We can go ahead and just publish it right now, or we can premiere it and have it come on at a certain day or a certain time. And that could be useful because then you can kind of let people know that, hey, I'm premiering my new video on such and such, maybe make a couple posts or invite people to watch the premiere. You can also look at where your post will appear. It goes in the news feed. It can display and watch, and you can allow people to embed into it. You can choose a playlist. You can add it to a series if you have an ongoing series about that topic. And then you can also add it to your other business pages. So if you have other business pages on Facebook, you can click here and it makes it available to just automatically share it on those pages as well. Last, if you wanted to, you could turn off reactions, comments, and shares. Really, with the content we're putting out, you don't have to worry about that. So we'll go back to publish now.
Not controversial, huh?
Yeah. And it looks like it's 100%. We got it for public, which we want everybody to see it. And we'll publish it. And as it processes, I'm going to take you over here to YouTube and show you the same process over here too. So on your YouTube page, on your home page, you'll go over here where it says Create, Upload Video, and it'll take you to their upload form. You'll go back to your folder that has your video that you downloaded and just drag and drop. And it works much like the Facebook video ad does. You know, it gives you a title. And it gives you a description. So we'll go ahead to our description we have pre-made. I'll add my description. We have our link to our website. And we'll go ahead and throw in our hashtags. Now, with YouTube, it only allows you to show the first 3 hashtags. So there's definitely no reason to add any more than 3, because only 3 are going to show up on your video itself. And then the same thing, it'll automatically generate a thumbnail for you once it finishes uploading. And then here's an important thing that they've just started doing here in the last year or so. You have to say whether or not this is made for kids. You could look at this like, oh, well, it's not rated R, it's not bad, it should be okay for kids. That's not what they mean. They mean is this video made specifically for kids? Because if it is, and you click that it is, it's going to be recommended along other kid videos and be set in that whole group. So you don't want to be put in that group with just kid videos. So you just put, no, it's not made for kids. And again, like I said, that doesn't mean it's a bad video. It just means it's not specifically just for kids. And we'll go over here to our thumbnail. We're going to select our own thumbnail. We'll go to the social media post. And we'll add that as our thumbnail. And once the video finishes processing, it'll go ahead and pop up there for us. We'll go over to video elements. This is where you can add an end screen if you wanted to. This could be really important for adding like a follow-up video or like a link to your website or something like that. You can just hit add. And
can I ask you a question on that?
Sure.
Because if they're doing the customizable videos and the end still, so to speak, is going to have their contact information and their website or something like that, do they have to do this?
They don't have to, but it could be a benefit. So you can take it over here to say like the end of your page. And we'll pick this first element here. And this gives you a spot to add like a next video that could be coming.
Got it.
But it also adds your logo over here as a subscribe to your page button.
Awesome.
So it could work out really cool for you, and you kind of pick what part of the video you want it to be at, what time you want it to come in and stuff like that. This is something that could take a little bit more time to look at, but it's something that's there that you could definitely use. We'll go over here to visibility, and you can set the video as unlisted. That means that only people with that link can view the video. But for this one, we'll go ahead and make it public. You can set it as a premiere and have it premiered and have like a countdown for it and stuff like that, and let people know you're premiering the video at a certain time. That could be fun. Or you can schedule a certain date just to make the video public. And then you just publish it. I'm not going to publish this one because we've actually already did it right here. And As you can see, it's already got 2 views today. So other than our video, we also have a Facebook event cover image. And that's in addition to our social media posts. You can use that to create an event on Facebook or any social network that you choose. Here it is right there. And it's actually sized already to fit perfectly into the Facebook events template. To get started, you'll go on Facebook and create an event and promote it to people in your network. This is also a great way to invite clients if they're already your friends. However, if they're not Facebook friends with you, or if you would like to invite people who you don't know or don't know about the event already, you just make it a public event. By creating a public Facebook event, that'll allow anyone with a Facebook account to share and invite people to your event. Facebook events don't just notify users that their friends are going to an event either, and not just on their newsfeed. It'll also show up in your suggested events for attendees' friends. And this is as good as a direct invitation to your attendees' friend list. So if I had an event and Regina was coming to my event, it would announce to all of her friends list that this is an event you might be interested in going to as well.
I see that all the time.
Yeah. So let's go and look and download and see how we can set up the campaign's event cover image. We'll go ahead and save that image. We'll make sure we're on the Peak homepage here. We'll go to Events. And we'll go down to where it says Create an Event. Now you have options here. You can create an online virtual event, or you can create an in-person event at a specific location. We can go ahead with an online event for this one. Now you're going to want to give your event a name. We're just going to go with your financial journey here. You're going to pick a start date. We'll say it starts Monday, December 14th. Pick a start time. Say it starts at 1 p.m. Ends the same day at 3 p.m. You can set your location where you're at. That just kind of helps with the time zone so people know what time your event's starting at. You got your description here. We'll go ahead and copy this again. Drop that in there. And we'll just pick a category. For this one, we'll go with other. We'll click next. We can do a Facebook Live event. We can add an external link. Say if you've already pre-recorded a video or something like that, you can add that as a link. Or you can go to other where you're just giving clear instruction to your event details.
So like a Zoom meeting or a GoToMeeting or something. Right,
exactly. We'll click next. And then here we go. We'll upload our cover image. So we'll just make sure we pick our Facebook event cover image. And there it is, perfectly sized for the spot that it goes in. And you can see how your event's set up. And if you need to go back to change anything at this point, you can. You can also look up here and see how it would look on a cell phone as well. And that's it, and you just create the event.
Now we're finding that a lot of people have marketed to online events like this, or use this for an in-person event as well, with a lot of success, right?
Definitely. So you can use the event cover image to invite your clients to a live event or a virtual event. Then at your event, you can use the campaign's PowerPoint presentation to inform and engage your audience about the campaign you've been promoting all along. Our PowerPoint presentations feature multiple slides of additional information about the campaign with an intro slide and an ending call to action slide. Each PowerPoint is an editable PDF, and they come already compliance approved as is. But if you need to edit them, you just need to resubmit them to compliance for approval. PowerPoint allows you to control the flow of a presentation and take as long as you need to explain a slide. You set your pace. Plus, PowerPoint allows you to use images, audio, video, all to have a greater visual impact for your audience. Additionally, some of our advisors have recorded an event and invited clients to a virtual event like we just went over in creating a virtual event on Facebook. You can add your pre-recorded PowerPoint video and share with everyone attending your virtual event. Let's now take a look at the PowerPoint presentation for this campaign. So once you click, it's going to automatically download it for you. Go and show folder. There we go. And like I said, all of our PowerPoints come with a lot of additional information. You can expect it probably about at least 8 slides, and then an intro slide and an outro slide. And for this one, it just kind of goes over all these different stages that you can talk about. So you can use this, like I said, you can use this to go as fast as you want or as in detail as you want. And then we got our second to last slide. This just kind of really reviews everything and kind of goes back through everything. You can kind of see the whole and full map that you went through here and all the different parts of your financial journey. And then finally, we go to our call to action page, where we have the let's schedule some time to evaluate your financial journey. Now, you can also jump in here and edit this to add your name, your phone number if you want. That's up to you. But like I said, if you edit anything at all, you just have to resubmit it to compliance just for approval. So in addition to our PowerPoint presentations, we also include a workbook that you can pass out at your live event. Or if you're having a virtual event, you can upload the workbook PDF into an email and share with anyone who attends. This workbook is a great tool to use at your events, but also as a follow-up to those who have attended. Additionally, you can use this workbook to send to clients who did not attend as another way to hook them, or maybe as some great additional information that they might have missed at your event. The workbook is created as a PDF so that you can open it up and edit any information as you see fit. But just keep in mind with the rest of our pieces of collateral, you'll need to resubmit to compliance if you do make any changes. And then finally, let's take a sneak peek at the workbook for this campaign. All right. We have our first page here. And then our summed up page, it kind of gives you an idea of what you're about to get into here. These are all your levels along the journey. And as we actually get into the pages, you can print this up and they can use this to fill out while they're at the event or after their event. So there's spots for them to check, there's spots for them to add their notes if they need to. Like I said, it's just a nice workbook that goes along with your PowerPoint presentation that you can give after your event. And then the last page here just wraps everything up and just goes everything over once again. And you also have your disclosure here at the bottom.
Yeah, and to be honest, at that point, I mean, you can be addressing needs that they have now and foreshadowing some of the things that might be coming up that you'll be preparing them for in maybe future meetings or something like that. So it really does have a holistic look to it and a planning type process in
Definitely.
this particular campaign. Yeah.
All right, so that's everything we have for this particular campaign. I would ask that you please take some time and look at all of our campaigns and pick one that you would like to try out. And with any of our collateral pieces, I am always here to help and answer any questions you have. Plus, I can go in more in depth with anyone on how best to use our campaigns for your needs or for an ad. I hope all of you have a great rest of your week and happy holidays, everyone.
Super. Thanks, Brian. And I'll reiterate the suggestion of giving us additional content ideas, and certainly Brian's going to work on, with Brad, is going to work on some short demo videos that'll go side by side with these. So if you just need a quick reminder on how to post a video or boost a social post or something like that, you'll have a little bit more of an instant gratification option to get you some pointers on that. Everybody, we welcome your feedback, and we also are here to help. So don't ever hesitate to reach out, and have a great afternoon. Take care, everybody. Bye now.
Thanks, guys.